So we're coming back into the school cycle, and the gym is starting to get busier again. Evolve is. So I think it's a great time just to go back to the basics of how we're going to lose some of the summer weight, how we're going to get rid of some of the bloat, and how we're going to get back to a routine that is sustainable. My name is CJ, and this is Evolve Strong with CJ. I help you lose 10 pounds and 5 inches in 28 days. So as we follow kind of the school schedule during summer, it's kind of a I don't want to say ghost town, and actually Shred has just been full throttle all the way through. But a lot of times individuals take the summers off to spend time with their families, go on vacations. But now that school is back in session, it seems like everybody wants to get back into a normal routine. Working out is part of that. And so there's a few individuals coming back. There's Shred is just super excited, packed, and a lot of new clientele. And those of you out in the virtual realm that listen to these podcasts and you're getting back into a routine, wanting to kind of take back that body. You know, when we go on vacation, never say you're on a damn diet. Ever, ever, ever say you're on a damn diet. Eat the cupcake, drink the Mai Tais, go out and party and have a great time. That is the whole reason that we actually work out, so we can go and have these times. But it's when we get back, we got to have a yin for every yang, right? We can't continue the party. We can't continue eating like we went on vacation. And we have to begin the cycle of bringing that pendulum back. So let's chat. Let's talk about the basics again. The basics that everybody needs to understand. And I'm going to tell you, there's no silver bullet, but there is a tried and true way. And I call it the Phoenix method that we have created, we have refined, and we have honed in that works 100% of the time. Those of you specifically coming into Shred, this is my number one philosophy. You gotta move daily. You gotta move daily. And I'm not just talking about, getting from your couch to the refrigerator to get a beer and coming back. No, you gotta consistently move for no less than 20 minutes, at a minimum 20 minutes. I would venture to say at least an hour. That hour, if you give it to me or if you get online or you can there are so many free, you don't need me, guys. I'll be the first to admit that. I love the fact that you do use me, and I do love and I do know that there is a lot of benefit for being part of a supportive community that lifts you up and supports you and helps you up when you're crying. There's just something magical about it. There is. Now, with that said, though, if you're out in the virtual realm, get moving. An hour a day. Go on to YouTube. Look up our workout. You can even do 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at noon, 20 minutes at night. Maybe right after breakfast, right at lunch. Go. You can go for basic walks, guys. You got to move, but you got to get your heart rate up. You got to get a sweat on. You can't just think that you walk in and everything's good. Your body adapts. So that's number one. You got to move. Movement on a daily basis. It also helps with stress levels. Helps with a whole bunch of secondary and tertiary things that are just amazing. Second thing, you have to watch what you eat. You have to be accountable for the food that you put into your system. Serious. You can't be putting junk into your gas tank, right? And expect for your car to run well. It's going to break down, right? So listen, just like you, we use MyFitnessPal. It's a free application. Don't ever do the upgrade. Be accountable for what you eat. Start logging your food. Most of the time when individuals are within my systems, whether it be Shred, whether it be personal training, whether it be Rise of Phoenix, whether it be whatever, if I'm seeing them gain weight and then I ask to see their food log, they're like, well, I haven't logged it in about a week or two. No shit, Sherlock. If you are monitoring what you eat and you're moving every day, and I didn't even tell you caloric restriction yet. I didn't tell you macros. I didn't tell you anything like that, right? But if you're at least, there's a psychological effect that if you have to put it into your fitness app for the food that you're eating, I'm pretty likely sure that you're going to understand how many calories are going in. So you are now going to be cognizant about what you're putting into your system. And you're going to have to make those choices to understand, okay, I'm putting in a 500 calorie god darn grande macchiato from Starbucks. That's 500 damn calories. You put 5 of those in, that's 25. That's a full day of eating right there. No wonder we're gaining weight right? So that's number 2. Be accountable for the food that you eat. Start your nutrition log. Number 3, speaking of accountability, get on the damn scale. Get a measuring tape. Get on the damn scale and get a measuring tape. Do it weekly. If you're going up and you did MyFitnessPal, start reducing your calories on a daily basis. Move a little bit more. That's all you got to do. Super simple, but so hard to be consistent over the long haul. Get out of your head that this is a short-term sprint. Fitness and wellness is a lifelong adventure. And I was talking to Luke this morning about this. And he says, well, what do you recommend? Do you recommend Pilates? Do you recommend yoga? Do you recommend? What I recommend is something you can do consistently for the rest of your life. For real. And it's an investment in your life, guys. If you don't make time now, you're going to be forced to in the future. You will. You just will. My father was dying for 15 damn years, and his quality of life toward the end was just horrendous because he did not take care of himself. That's one of the main reasons why I am passionate. My mom was 5'3", 450 pounds at one point. I grew up in that household. I know what unhealthy feels and looks like. I also know what unhealthy in the mind, because my history is racked with just different bullshits. So I know how quickly, if I didn't have fitness and wellness in my life, I wouldn't have the quality of life that I currently have. And I know that. And some of you may be down a rabbit hole already, that you're going down a path that you're not going to be living a pretty good life. I see every other day someone's having a heart surgery, somebody's having diabetic issues, somebody's having this, but it's a culmination of just different choices that you have made. But that's okay. Start now. Start. Move more. Watch your nutrition. Watch what you eat. And get on the damn scale. Don't be fearful of it. Those are the 3 magical, simple things that are the most basic things that you can do right now to take back your health. Right there. Listen, that's it. And in Shred, what I do is I measure 3 days a week. I kick your ass 6 days a week, and I hold you accountable. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, don't get me wrong. The best classes in the fucking world. I'm pretty good at that. I have to admit, I love what I do. And the classes I put on, I know it, 25 years, and I'm proud of it, and I love it, and I love what I do. So if you want to experience that, reach out, 505-591-4700. Please subscribe and please leave a comment. I would really appreciate that. And give me a good rating, all right? If you don't have a good rating, then send me a message and tell me why. I'd appreciate that. All right. From my heart to yours, start strong, stay strong, always be evolving, utmost strong. Later.